Okay, so I'm feeling very, I haven't done any cups in a while feeling. So I'm going to go ahead and do a cup today. I have a little water slide cut of this bee that just says "Be Kind" that I thought was super pretty. And I have my little honeycomb vinyl. So I think I'm just going to do a quick split cup. Not even anything fancy. I'm just going to figure out where the water slide's going to fit. And this one's just going to be super simple. I'm going to go right over the white base. We may end up seeing a little bit of the water slide edge because I'm just going to go over the base. But it's fine. So I'm going to position this. And I'm just going to get a quick rough measure on the bottom. I have 10 million of these little measuring tapes, and I stack them up on my shelf, and then I pull them and they disappear. Alright, it doesn't want to sit on the top of the cup. So I'm going to do between 3 and 3.5 inches of my vinyl. I'm going to grab my paper cutter and that's right at 3. So I may just do 3, and then we may do a quick little line of glitter since I have Mod Podge out already for another project. And we do know that this is only going to be like 9.2 around, so we're going to trim off some of the excess. Maybe 9.2, 9.3. So I'm going to cut a little less than 9.5. Done. I had to grab my squeegee tool. I've had so much going on. I'm just like a disaster right now. So I'm gonna get this started, get the vinyl on. I want to start on the back side where the spray paint's maybe not the best. So for the fact that I didn't even try, that's not too bad. Because we're going to pinstripe it, I'm not going to worry about fussing with it too much. I do want to get that bubble I just left in it out though. So we're going to set this back on. So I'm only going to have a small strip of glitter, but I think we are going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to grab my tape. I'm going to balance this right here again, just for a second. And I'm going to tape it off. Hopefully somewhat straight, but you know. Okay, so I actually decided that because this is more towards orange and this has oranges in it, that I'm actually going to use my jack-o'-lantern from It's Pretty Personal. I think that'll tie it all together, hopefully. So I've got a piece of paper handy. I only need one. I've got like 4. I've got my Mod Podge and a brush ready, which I need to put in a baggie because it's already starting to dry out on me. So I will probably come in for a second coat shortly. So I'll be back. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get the second coat on here. Okay, so I had a little hair or something trapped under there. So I'm gonna dab back in there. And just try and get that little space covered. So I'm gonna grab a chip brush. I knew I had one somewhere. And I'm just gonna dust off the vinyl real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and let the Mod Podge dry thoroughly, and I'll be back. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna do this one and done type cup with this one. Maybe I should put it in the frame. But I realized that that would be really stupid. That it would piss me off when I could see the edge of the water slide. That my black lines that I'm going to put on would be uneven. And so yeah, we're going to get a coat of resin on it first. Then we'll come in and do the pinstripes and the water slide. Do it the right way, not the fast way. So I am going to use the It's Pretty Personal Diamond Dust Perfect White mixed in this coat. I'm going to use, you know, about that much of it. Not a ton, just enough to give the cup a total shimmer. Just to kind of hide any little flaws in the cup itself, the spray paint work, I mean, you know. So, I'm going to figure out, oh, look, I got the turner on the right guess. So, I'm going to mix that in. And this is my Artistry Epoxy 1-to-1 fast set. And I didn't have it pre-warmed and I whipped it pretty fast. So I do have some micro bubbles. I'm not going to worry about them. They'll come out. So I'm going to carefully apply it because I didn't set my orange glitter. So, and I don't want it to like run everywhere. So you're going to see me work a little slower than you're used to me working. We're ready to go on to the next step. So looking for my seam. It's difficult to find. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pinstripes on first. I had these cut from, I don't know, that Argyle cup or something. So I'm just gonna go with those. Okay, so I'm all striped. I'm going to get my Waterslide on. This is printed on HIIPOO brand Waterslide paper on an inkjet, so then it is spray sealed. I've got some water here. I use bottled water because we are on a well, so it is just room temperature. And I'm going to give it a soak. Okay, so this should be ready by now. I'm gonna get the cup a little bit damp and just slide it on. I'm gonna use a little makeup brush to squeegee any excess out. I'm gonna set this aside, let it dry completely, and we will come back and get another coat of resin on it. But essentially, well, there's our cup. Okay, the Waterslide is dry, so we can get our top coat on and call this one done. My resin is mixed, so I'm going to get my turner turning and get going. I'm not mixing anything in this coat, just leaving it as is, plain. There's plenty of sparkle underneath already. Okay, so here we go. There's the decal, and the top is just white. And then the orange stripe, and the cute vinyl. The vinyl is from 143 Vinyl. It was part of that Mr. Crafty Pants package. Look at that bee. That is stunning. The decal came from Creative Fabrica. I will link it down below. I will also give you the link to my Creative Fabrica dollar subscription for the first month. So, there you go. And the bottom is just orange. So that is it. Thank you for watching.